Hello everybody, welcome to Rain Shadow Reads. I hope you guys are doing amazing tonight. We're going to be doing a reading for Taurus. Okay, this is going to be a love reading, but we're going to just pick up any messages right now before we start the reading. So any other random channeled messages might be for somebody. This is what usually comes through right now, okay? When I was meditating, I was getting the sense of feeling inadequate. It's not so much inadequacy, but more like I'm not able to do something, and it's something that you feel comes naturally. So it's like I'm not good at this, or this is, I'm not very good at doing that, but you feel like it should be something that you're naturally good at, that you can just do it without ever practicing or putting in the work or the effort, the diligence, the dedication to become better or improve in a certain area. Because all things in life, they improve when we put the focus on improving them, and doing that work, whatever it may consist of. I mean, when it's something physical, like a sport, that's different, of course, but you say, somebody can play soccer and they're just naturally good. And since I can't naturally play like they do, then there's something wrong with me, or I just can't play soccer. It's not for me, or whatever. And maybe it's not for you on a professional level or a career. That doesn't mean it's not something you could enjoy and practice at, and, where you could grow in self-discipline. It would help you with your body, and, like a good form of exercise, and something you might actually enjoy, a stress reliever, so there might be benefits. And if you were to practice and to continue it, and you could become a really good player, but you're shut off to the idea because you're naturally not good, and you see other people that are just naturally good at playing soccer, and you think, well, I'm not like them, so there's, something's wrong with me, and I'm just not going to play at all. That's the kind of, that's just an example of kind of what it feels like, the energy that I'm picking up on. And it's kind of like a shitty attitude to have if you think about it. It really shuts off any possibilities of, it's just like you shut off a whole lot of areas in your life that, might lead to something productive or beneficial or positive. Okay? So just be mindful of that, you guys, and don't be so hard on yourself. Don't feel like you shouldn't have to work at something, and it's not like, oh, you think that money's just going to grow on trees, and that's not what I'm talking about. This is not about money, about making money. This isn't about saying somebody is too lazy to do the work. That's not what this feeling is. This feeling is like an inner issue that you have with yourself, and it comes down to the way you see yourself. Okay, that's what this is about. How you view yourself, and how you're so critical of yourself. Not that you can't do the work, because you do in the other areas of your life. You work hard. Excuse me. And this is something entirely different. This is just thinking, you see other people, like comparing yourself to other people and feeling like they have something you don't. This is what I'm picking up on. Okay, so if that's for you, you might want to stay and see what else comes up. But, just try to be mindful that you do this, and don't be shut off to the idea of that, I might actually become really good at this. I'm going to practice. Have a positive attitude about it, and watch how you might just surprise yourself. You might actually become really good and be able to do, perform like they perform. Like the other people that you were seeing that, they seem so good, that I'll never be as good as them or whatever. You just might surprise yourself, but you have to be open to it. So being shut off to something is just really not, it's not abundant. It's not an abundant mindset to have for your life. And if you're shut off to things for you, you're only blocking yourself, and it's like you're taking opportunities away from yourself just because of this mindset that you have and the way that you see yourself. You know what? I can be really good at that. I bet you if I practice, I'm going to practice, I'm going to train, I'm going to become really good at it, and I'll play just like them. You can do that, but you have to believe in it first, okay? Don't think, because I'm not just good naturally, I actually have to practice at it. People succeed in areas that they're not naturally good at all the time. Okay, it might not be what they are naturally drawn to do, but they felt it their own. So often it seems that what we're actually really good at naturally, or the things that, we notice that we're different, you know, and that it's might come, you know, it comes naturally, and for everybody else, it might not come so naturally. So we might kind of turn away from that because it's different, or because other people, you know, it's like you can't relate to other people because to them they have to work hard or they have to do this or whatever, and it's just not the same for you. And so you turn towards something else that you have to, you know, might not be something that comes so naturally, but you work really hard at it. That's odd, you know, that's weird that that's coming to me right now like that. Like, I'm just seeing a whole other perspective to this. Okay, guys, I'm not trying to get off track here. Let me just see. I'm going to see what messages we have for Virgo. Virgo. You might be dealing with a Virgo. This is for Taurus, please. For Taurus. You might have Virgo in your chart. I don't know. Grounding energy. All up in your head energy, you know. And that's what we're doing right now, kind of just analyzing things. You know, maybe seeing, you know, it's like there's going to be, I see like something will happen where you know, like your way of thinking is going to change. Okay? You're going to have a transformation in the way you think and in the way you see life. You're going to be open yourself up to this creativity that you have within you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, you guys, so that's just an energy that we're picking up on, okay? This may tie into the love reading that we're going to do. And just, you know, because this could be something that affects your relationship, okay? And that's why it might be coming up right now, okay? We're going to see. I have a feeling that it is. Give me. Okay, Taurus. So, you know what? It was a longer break than I expected. You know, I had an interruption with my kids, and yeah, and so this reading has just been, you know, the cards and everything have just been sitting here waiting. I even went and did my nails, you know, redid my nails. So, you know, I get the sense that right now you're separated. Okay, you're separated from the person that you're interested in, the person you were with, and there's this energy of waiting. Someone's waiting. It could be you or the person you're dealing with, but someone is waiting for the other to return. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Yeah. So we're gonna look into it. We're gonna look into the feelings about the relationship situation. We already know the situation. The situation is you guys are separated. So this reading is for someone who is in separation, and that there's one of you guys is waiting. So if it's not you, it's the other person. They're waiting for you. All right. We're going to look at feelings towards each other, how you guys view each other. We're going to look what happened in the recent past, why you guys are separated, look towards you guys' intentions, what can you expect, action that will be taken, where the energy situation is headed, okay? We're going to look into what they haven't said, what they're hiding from you, what they aren't saying, okay? We're going to look at what's blocking you guys, what's blocking this from moving forward or from reconciliation. And and at the end, we'll get advice on what you can do and what would help, okay? So, you guys ready? Let's get started. Okie dokie. So, I'm using Paulina Tarot. Okay, I need to make some space here. You know, so yeah, so there's a separation. You know, I don't know, this could be, I mean, we will find out, you know, but this could be like a separation that's because of the coronavirus, not necessarily like a breakup, you know, but it just like, there's a sense of waiting because I'm not getting like, I don't feel like a whole bunch of sadness, you know, I mean, it just like, there's a sense of waiting, and it just might be that you're waiting for this whole thing to end, or you guys might not be able to be together right now, and you're waiting for something to change so you guys can be, okay? I don't know, we'll find out, you know. But I know that right now it's difficult. You know, it's a difficult time period. Everybody, you know, it's like with the orders to stay at home and just like trying to adjust to that. And we might not be able to see the people that we love or that we want to be around. All right, let's go. Move this out of the way. Okay. Got my coffee. My coffee is cold. It's cold coffee. My son, I was like, bring my, because I have cold coffee in the fridge, and I told him to bring me a glass of the cold coffee. And he brought it in my coffee cup. I was like, the coffee cup's for hot coffee, but I understand the confusion. Coffee's coffee. It goes in the coffee cup, That's okay. He's 8, so not like it's a big deal. I don't care. Okay. I'm not that what's the word? I'm not that picky, anal about things. Okay. Okay. So feelings about the relationship and situation. So what is Taurus's feelings about the relationship and situation? We'll just say person 1. Person 1's feelings about the situation, about the relationship right now. Show me person 1, please. Person 1, their feelings about the relationship. This is Taurus. Person 1's feelings about this relationship and the situation. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, so what I'm getting is, this separation, that whoever I'm reading for, the separation isn't because of the coronavirus. Something happened between you guys. There was a situation that caused this separation. This was, this wasn't something that just like, oh, we can't be together right now because, we just can't, we're not able to leave or get to each other. No. There was some sort of heartbreak. There's heartbreak right here. This is heartache. This is hurt. Well, let me see. Holy Spirit, please clarify this, please. Clarify the situation for me, please. Clarify the situation. Situation for Taurus. I'm getting that somebody feels like the other person chose money over a relationship. Like they chose money. They choose money over a relationship. They care more about their job. That's what I'm getting. They care more about their job. They feel, and this hurts them. So, this could go in with like energy I was picking up also, like with the inadequacy, like not being good enough. Because a lot of times we will see what someone else does and we feel like it's a reflection on our worth. If somebody doesn't give us the attention that we might need or desire, it's like, well, we feel like there's something wrong with us. Why won't they? And a lot of times we have to be mindful that sometimes people don't know what your needs are. They don't know what your expectations are. They don't know how you feel if you don't tell them, okay? If you don't say, hey, I feel hurt when you don't text me back. Or, you know what, it makes me feel like you're not interested when you don't make time for me. When you don't make time to, for us to spend time together. When you're always choosing your work over spending time together. And that's a hard situation because you don't want to like make someone feel like they have to choose. You know what I mean? You don't want, but it's like you want them to make you a priority without having to ask. That's understandable, but they're not going to know that you're feeling hurt, okay, if you don't say something. They're not going to know that this is something that bothers you, or that you feel left out, or you feel forgotten, or you feel like you're not a priority, or you know what I mean? They're not going to know that. So this is something that's in their head, okay? So it's not necessarily true is what I'm getting. It's not necessarily like they're feeling heartbroken over the situation, but it's not the truth. It's like they're feeling like, oh, they care more about this, But the reality is that's not true. It's just that's in the head, that's in their mental space. This is just something that they have like an insecurity about, or you know, this could be you or them. I'm just going to say they. Okay, so this, whoever I'm talking about, this person. This is an insecurity that and it's being brought up right now so that they can recognize it. So they can come to terms with why do I feel this way? Where is this coming from? Is this true? Is my reaction justified by the situation? Is this, is this actually like, is this situation, is my feelings warranted? Like, does this situation warrant these feelings that I feel? It's just like, that's something we need to look at. And, yeah, they feel like something's not fair. Okay. Something isn't fair. Something isn't, like it's just not fair. Like, it's not balanced. It's not reciprocated. Okay. And I think this might be why, what caused like the issue between you guys, the separation, because of the money, and like, I mean, they want to move forward with you, but there needs to be a balance between money, like work, and the relationship. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. And yeah, we'll look later into what it is that they're actually feeling about, like what their intentions are, what their intentions are towards you and how they see you. We'll look at that to see what it is exactly that like is going on with the other person. So this we will look into the other person that is actually the one that's working and seems to be choosing work over the relationship. Okay, we'll see what's going on with them right now. Okay. Holy Spirit, can you please tell us about the other person in the situation? Can you tell us about what their current feelings are about this situation, about this relationship, please? Where are they at right now in this relationship, about the situation, please? Person number 2. Person number 2 in this relationship with Taurus. Person number 2 for Taurus. Person number 2, current feelings, current situation. What are they currently feeling about this situation, about the relationship? Okay. Okay, so I'm getting that so person number 2, I'm getting as the more masculine energy, okay? They're trying to be strong. They're trying to look like this doesn't get to them, that this isn't bothering them. They really don't want to fight. This was in reversed, okay? They really want, they don't want to fight with you. They don't want to argue with you. They don't want to have any more issues. They don't want to have problems with you. They want to be able to start fresh, okay? That's what they would like to do. They want to come back together. They want a new start. Can we try this again? Can we start over? Whatever went wrong, can we just start over? That's what they want. So I feel like this is the person that's waiting, okay? Because they're trying to appear strong. They're trying to appear like, this hasn't gotten to them. And they're just waiting, okay? They're waiting. So it might seem to you that they've moved on and they're just so focused on their work and they're not, but really they're waiting. They're trying to stay busy and they're trying to appear like this doesn't get to them, but they're waiting for you. They're waiting for the other person, Yeah. Or you're waiting. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just going to say they. you figure out which one you are. Okay? Yeah. So we're going to look at how you guys see each other, the feelings you guys have for the other person. Okay? Let's see how you guys feel about each other. So person number 1, can you please tell us how do they feel about their person? Person 1, how does person 1 feel about the person they're involved with? How do they feel about each other? Person 1, please. Their feelings towards the other person. How do they feel about them? How do they feel towards them? Person 1, please. The feminine energy. The feminine energy in the situation. How does the feminine feel about the masculine for Taurus, please? So what I'm getting for her is she feels like there's still a chance. She feels kind of like maybe I misjudged the situation, and in a way kind of feeling like maybe she was misunderstood. But I'm seeing that she realizes that this, like, part of it is her fault, like for lack of communication. Okay, but she has this, she has hope. Like she thinks there's still a chance. Like this could be something good. We can make this something good. That's what I'm getting. She believes that this could be something good. She hasn't given up. She hasn't lost hope. You know, and she feels that appreciative of an opportunity. That's what she wants. She would, she wants another opportunity to try this again, to try it, to start it again. And just like him, it's like you guys are kind of in the same space. Okay? So let me see. How does he feel about her? How does he feel about her? My Taurus, please, Taurus reading. How does he feel about her? How is he feeling about her in this relationship? How does he feel about her? How does he feel about her? So okay. What I'm getting is that he feels, I get this a lot. This seems to be coming up a lot, you guys, that he feels like so like the word you see, he was working and that he's gonna be working too much, and but it's not that he valued work over her. It's that he felt that he needed to have more to offer her. That she deserved more. So how it's like before moving forward, he wanted to have more to show, to be able to give. Okay? I think that it was just like, kind of like where her insecurity was about not, like not being good enough, or, not, how come he doesn't, like, I mean, just not, he cares more about his work, or he cares more about this, he doesn't, but it's like he's working because he wants to impress you. He wants to make you happy. I mean, that's what I feel like he wanted to be able to offer you more. So he wanted, to be able to do that, he needed to work. He needed to put more energy into his work so he could do that. Sometimes we see a situation, we're not understanding, like, we don't see the motives, like, we don't understand their intentions behind why they're doing what they're doing. And we might take it personally, in the wrong way, when it's like, no, this should be a compliment to you. But you're just seeing it how he doesn't want to spend time with you. He's not, but it's like he's working because he wants to impress you. That's what it is, you guys. That's, it's so sweet. And it's like somebody with a good work ethic. I mean, that's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, we want somebody, it's like, if they spend all their time with you, I mean, then what would they have to offer you? You know what I mean? That's what he feels. Okay, so, okay, well, now we know what that is. So we're going to look at the recent past, okay? Let's see what happened. Please can you show me what happened in this relationship? What happened between these two people? What happened? Or what caused this separation? Or misunderstanding? What was this? What happened? Yeah, so he was juggling and she wasn't happy. She felt like, he was juggling work and relationship, and and it wasn't enough for her. And so it was just like misunderstanding. It was misunderstanding, and being like the lack of communication, the lack of ability to express oneself, to explain these things. And, it's hard sometimes to be like, oh, I want to impress you. Like, come on. It's hard to say. Like, it's like a lot of times we hide, we hide ourselves, and we hide our true intentions, and we hide how we truly feel, because we don't want someone to realize how much they mean to us, how much power they have over us. We don't want to get played, and the fear of getting played, and the fear of somebody using this information against us, and it is what keeps us from expressing these things. And that's sad. It's terrible that, because there's people out there that will use, somebody with good intentions and a good heart, and use that and abuse it. And then it makes us so we're unable to express ourselves. So we're unable to tell somebody how much they mean to us, because we don't want them to lose interest, to feel like they got it in the bag, that they don't got to continue putting in work, all of those things. But it was just like, he was juggling, and it's like, she was unfulfilled. She was unfulfilled. He couldn't, and he feels in a way kind of like he failed, because it wasn't good enough. Just like he was saying, he thought, he needed to make more because it wasn't enough. It wasn't good enough. And it turns out it wasn't good enough, because there's arguments and everything. So it's like he was trying, and he was trying his best, but just like whatever he did, it wasn't enough. Man, that sucks. That's hard. And it's sad, because it's just like, you don't want someone to feel that way. Just like, no, that's not, I don't mean for you to feel that way at all. So you guys, it just, let's look at, what action will be taken? What can we expect? Where's the situation heading? Holy Spirit, can you tell us, where's the situation heading now? Where's the situation heading currently, please? Okay, that was flipped on me. Okay, so he's going to be coming in. So we see that someone will, it's like, he's going to come in, and he's going to offer passion. But it just, this offering is the beginning of something new, okay? This offering is the beginning to be able to restart. So he'll be coming in, and he'll be coming in like, with passion, kind of like, if you guys are intimate, then that will help get you guys started again, get this to, to restart. But like, let's get advice, okay? What advice do you have? Because what I'm getting is honestly like, I need to not go too fast, and to be clear about your intentions, okay? So to build it on stable foundation, okay? It needs to be built on stable foundation, meaning you need to be mindful of what your expectations are, and and to express these expectations, because a lot of times we get upset and we're hurt because our expectations aren't getting met, but we don't take time to realize, to think about, what are my expectations? Are these realistic? Are my expectations realistic? Are they fair? Is it fair for me to expect this of this person? And if we don't clarify what our expectations are, how can we expect the other person to know to meet them? You know what I mean? Okay? So let's look what's blocking, what's hindering this forward. The Holy Spirit, can you tell me what's blocking this relationship from moving forward? Where's the problem? What is it that's hindering the progress in this relationship? What blockages is there right now? Holy Spirit, can you please tell me? Oh, oof. Okay. Almost went into my cup. That would have been awful. So, old cycles. Okay, so we have, it's just like the habit of not expressing yourself. Okay, not being clear, and needing to close out that pattern. This habit of that way of interacting with somebody, and giving freely. So if like we give, but we have this, it's just like the same thing I'm saying, having these expectations, but it's like, then look at, what are you giving? If we expect so much, but yet what are you giving in return? We need to say, it's like coming to a place where you're saying, okay, I'm going to give to this person. I'm going to show them love. I'm going, and it doesn't matter what I get back. So we need to give freely so like, don't give more than you're unable to give, it's like, if you're going to be upset if you don't get anything back, then don't give that. You know what I mean? Give only what you're comfortable with giving. Okay, does that make sense? Giving with what you're comfortable giving, even if you don't get anything back. Okay? And so it's like, so you don't end up giving too much of yourself, and so you don't end up harboring resentment. Okay, that's what that's about. Okay, you need to close out old cycles, and it's kind of like a pattern of miscommunication, of not expressing yourself. Okay, that's what's blocking this from moving forward. That's what needs to be worked on. Okay, so yeah, you guys, but this is good. This is a good reading. So it's like you can expect this to start again. You can expect this person to come, whoever it is. We can expect it to move forward because of, there's going to be an offering of passion. There's going to be an offering. That's what you can expect, okay, you guys? And that's, that's what we want, at the end, it's really, that's what it is that we're going for, isn't it? Let me see here. So I'm going to draw an oracle message, okay? We're going to see, just, as an advice card, we'll get, we're going to get an oracle card for advice, okay? Yeah, so you guys, you do have an opportunity to have success here, okay? Yeah. So what deck do I want to use for your oracle message? I'm going to use the Moonology deck, okay? No, I'm going to use the Muse Tarot. The Muse Tarot as the oracle. What advice do you have for Taurus, please? What advice do you have for Taurus today, please? For their relationship, what advice do you have for them, please? You guys take care of yourselves, okay? Physically. I feel like someone might, I know there's a lot of, we have a lot going on. We have people with we have a coronavirus. I mean, seriously, people are dying. Okay, but really take care of yourself. I'm getting like a nauseous feeling, so I don't know what that just kind of hit me out of nowhere. So please be careful about what you eat. Make sure the food's well cooked. Yes, I feel like, just be careful, because I'm getting like this, like a food poisoning kind of feeling, like I don't know. Just be careful, guys. Watch what you eat. Watch what you consume. Okay. Okay. Holy Spirit, what message? What advice do you have for Taurus, please? What message do you have for Taurus? It's the moon. And then I say, okay, well, you know what? We're going to draw a Moonology card. Thank you. That's hilarious. We just had a full moon, guys. That was what, yesterday, I think? Yeah, last night. So, Moonology deck it is. Don't you love that? Like, I mean, that's what I get from that card. Like, no, Xaya, do it, go with your feeling. You were right with the Moonology. Draw the freaking card. Okay. Okay. What message do you have for Taurus, please? What advice do you have for Taurus? There it is. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So I'm going to read this to you. All right. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before. That's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card suggests that a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. This is just like, this is so in alignment with what we're talking about. Another chance, feeling that that you can have that other chance, and like you guys, the waiting for this chance. Soulmates. This is a strong connection you guys have, and then that you can expect it. It's coming. And so it's like, and this is your confirmation. This is coming in, but be careful of your thoughts. Don't let these insecurities overtake your thoughts, okay? Have a positive attitude, okay? Because you want to have positivity surrounding this relationship and having in this union. You want this union to be blessed, okay? You want it, so any negative thoughts about the union is not going to be, it's not going to get you what you want. You don't want to have any added negativity, because we have enough in the world that affects us. We have enough with our daily stress of life, and we have enough with like people that don't have when you have like friends or just associates, it's that associations with people that are jealous and envious, and that kind of negativity in a relationship, there's enough of that. So anything good is something that you really have to protect, and really maintain strong. So you don't want to add any negativity into that, is what I'm getting. Okay, you guys, use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now. Face your fears. They may be holding you back. Exactly, they may be holding you back. I love this. This is such, this is like confirming everything we talked about in this reading. The situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Chant Namo Narayani. Narayani. Okay, guys, if I probably butchered that, I'm sorry, but you might want to look that up. Okay, it's Namo, Narayani. So is OM, and then Namo, Namo, and then Narayani, Narayani. Okay, you might want to look that up and just see how it's pronounced, because I obviously am not sure about that one. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. Okay, Pisces is a sign of reveries and mysteries, or depths of emotion, idealism and hopeless romantics. It is a sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and allow your emotions to free rein. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow, and only you know if that's the case or not. Okay, guys, so that's it. That's your message. If you enjoyed it, please like. If you haven't subscribed already, I welcome you to do so. If you'd like a personal reading or you want to get in contact with me, all my information is in the description box. You're welcome to do so. I celebrate each and every one of you guys. I'm thankful for all of my subscribers and any new subscribers. It's a good day. We're starting the channel, and anything you do to help promote the channel, I really appreciate you guys. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and have an amazing day. You guys take care. Be safe. Okay, bye.